At the Flair Art Museum in Washington, a great variety of Chinese bronze wares are exhibited. Amongst them, we find many modeled after familiar animals. There is the Xiao owl-shaped vessel or the tiger-shaped bow. But there are others whose strange appearance seems to point at wild beasts unknown to us. It is within this latter group that we find a bronze wine vessel that has been called the vessel of the five similarities. Looking at it from a distance, its posture is plump and chubby, like that of a sheep or a pig. But as we get closer, we find a pair of elephant ears flapping to the sides of its head, while the eyes seem to be of those of a rhinoceros. Furthermore, it has a long snout, just like that of an anteater. The five similarities are therefore those elements that seem borrowed from these five different creatures and sculpted into this bizarre beast. But what type of animal is this? According to experts on the subject, the piece at the Flair Museum is a wine vessel from the late years of the Shang and Chou Dynasties. It bears a remarkable resemblance to another vessel unearthed in the city of Baoji, Shanxi province between 1974 and 1975. Both seem to be modeled after a sheep or a pig, but are not. Thorough archaeological research has concluded that these are tapir-shaped wine vessels. Legend has it that during the 11th century BC, during the rule of the Western Zhou, its people worshipped the tapir as a sacred beast. They believed it would eat bronze and iron and even devour the nightmares that tormented people's dreams. This is why this odd creature with its almost deformed features became a symbol of good fortune. It was carved onto screen doors and corridor columns or embroidered onto pillows. Its sculptures were even used as tomb guards, protecting the souls of deceased loved ones from being taken away by evil spirits. There are historical records 2,000 years old from the Han Dynasty that make reference to the tapir as a creature that resembles both the white leopard and the bear. Of course, real tapirs do not eat bronze or iron, but mostly grass. They are principally scattered around the dense rainforests of South America and Asia, their numbers reduced to a precious few. No longer can they be found within China, but experts venture that at the time of the Shang and Chou dynasties, they would have abounded in the tropical belt of Shanxi, Henan, and Hubei provinces. Nonetheless, hunting, along with climatic changes and variations in the Chinese ecosystem, slowly caused their extinction. The ancient tapir-shaped vessels exhibited at the Flair Art Museum were probably modeled after the Malay tapir, thought to have lived in China at that time. It is a taller tapir with a short tail and protruding snout, which exhibits a remarkable elasticity in its movements. Both the tapir vessel unearthed at Shanxi and its counterpart kept in the United States make it evident that these strange animals once roamed freely in ancient China. The various bronze wares do not only prove the great variety of animals that once inhabited China, they also show how several thousand years ago Chinese people integrated the various animals that lived side by side with them into objects for daily use, objects that show great creativity and artistic achievement.